In 2006, I was so shy, couldn't say hi to anyone. I couldn't even ask a stranger, an old person, like a nice old lady in the street, couldn't ask him for the time. I got nervous around family dinners, family gatherings. I was the most shy, stifled, awkward person you'd ever meet. Okay, if you met the old me back in 2006 versus me today, you'd be like, how? Like it's one of the, being very modest, craziest transformations that you've ever seen. Okay, so that's my background. I never used to be like this. I would never be able to talk in front of a camera like this. Even the very first videos I started doing, I had to practice every single day to get this going. Even to riff like this, I'd always get in my head, micromanage. I'm extremely analytical. I'm an overthinker. If you're, into personality types, my personality type is INTJ. That's my background. That's where I come from. I was also very miserable, very lazy, didn't take much action. It was bad. But I decided in 2006, when finding out about this whole self-help world, that I'm going to take responsibility. Meaning, instead of blaming other people, other circumstances, including younger versions of myself for why things are the way they are, I decided, you know what, I'm going to put that all on me. I'm going to stop blaming, and I'm going to take responsibility. Now, can you guess what of the big advantages of that is? It's that now you are in control. The power is back in your hands versus you giving it away to other people or circumstances. And that's what being a victim does, right? Oh, it's not my fault. There's these evil forces. It's the president. It's this person. It's my past, so on and so forth. Okay, great. You get to feel a little better about yourself that it's not your fault. However, if it's their fault, then they hold the keys to your freedom. You don't. You just handed them the keys. Hey, it's your fault. I would, but it's kind of waiting on you to unlock the cage here. How do you get away from that? You take responsibility, meaning everything. And this is very harsh, right? Everything that happened to you, everything you did, didn't do, everything people did and said to you, you take responsibility. And here's another key quote, because although you can't always control what happens to you, you can control your response to it. Huge. Meaning, someone else could have gone through the exact same situation as you, yet it didn't affect them the same way. So I chose that. Even though it sounds harsh and you can come up with a lot of, counter arguments like, well, I don't know about that, but that thing really wasn't your fault. I don't care. I don't care if it's not my fault. I'm going to make it my fault because I want the keys. I don't want to give the keys away to anyone else, including younger versions of me, right? Why did the old me do that? No. I'm taking the keys. Full responsibility. And now that I have the keys, I can do something about it. I'm not at the mercy of anyone or anything else. Now, to be clear, is there such a thing as actually being a victim and bad things happen? Of course. Right? Of course, there is such a thing where you're a victim and bad things happen to you and people do things against you, so on and so forth, and it's unfair and it's terrible. Yes. But there's a difference between seeing that and holding whoever did that responsible, of course, versus completely giving your power away. And that's the whole social narrative today. It's, hey, everyone just wait, right? Wait for the government. Wait for someone else to do it. Wait for someone to save you. Wait for your stimulus check. You're a little victim. You don't know any better. What? Right? There's so much dialogues. If you really analyze it, the message is you're a stupid victim. That's the whole message. You are a stupid victim and you don't know any better, and we're going to step in to save you. And this conditions you to, once more, keep giving your power away, and to, you could say, cultivate learned helplessness. So this is how you shatter it. It's like, no. Give me the keys. Give me the keys now. I'm taking responsibility. It's on me. Okay? And don't let other people pull you back down. There's a famous saying, crabs in a bucket, right? If you put a bunch of crabs in a bucket, if one of them tries to move up, the others will drag that person down. And that's what's happening here. It's no one moves up. The whole philosophy, by the way, once the seed's planted, you're going to see it everywhere, is the collective over the individual. That's 2020, 2021 mainstream philosophy. Collective is more important than the individual. Meaning, if you start taking responsibility and you're that crab that starts moving up, what's going to happen? Well, wait a minute, that's not very collective oriented. That's individual. You're just getting yours, you selfish, and they'll just drag you back down. It's crazy, so you're gonna have to fight against that. Here's another key thing to understand, and this will help, okay? Although, yes, right, people might have screwed you over, bad things might have happened to you, so on and so forth. Life might have not been the nicest, fairest to you. Out of all those things, do you want to know who screwed you over the most, more than all of that? You. If you could just stop screwing yourself over, self-sabotaging, you'd be crushing it. So instead of focusing on that one thing, think, but that person, hey, what about you? Right? Okay, you're so harsh on that person for what they did. Do you know what you did to yourself? Right? That's like saying, oh, this person spat on the floor, and then what I did to, like, this person spit on me, and what I did is I punched me to, like, till I was bleeding. And then you're obsessed about the person who spit on you. No. Sure, that's not okay. But hey, what about you punching yourself? That's even worse.
Like, this program is such a game changer. The way everything's structured and the material, it's been already, even for me, I'm noticing a crazy change in the way that my whole life's like playing out.
What you put together is just incredible. There's nothing like that.
I've just jumped like a million levels. It's just been a complete 180 for my experience of existing. And it's awesome.
It's just been so huge in terms of so many of the things I'm finally understanding and realizing and epiphanies I'm having.
What you do is a huge inspiration to me, and I think it's one of the most beautiful things you can give to another human in this entire world.
You saved my life, man. I'm telling you, this is real, man.
Sometimes all it takes is just one person who believes in you. Find people who are where you are in life and model them, work with them. I would not be here if I didn't have people who held me accountable.
Wow.
I just felt a click and things are changing.
This program was just top notch.
Seriously, like, this is a masterpiece. This is perfect.
Everything, the way it's set up, the live calls, like all the support from the coaches is incredible.
It's been nuts.
I just had my tears of joy.
This was the best decisions I ever made.
Thank you for creating something wonderful like this.
This program was phenomenal.
This program was amazing.
This program has definitely changed my life.
I know for a fact I'm in the right place.
This is exactly what I was expecting from the program.
It's been spectacular.
I feel really lucky to have found you.
Thank you so much, Julien. It's worth every dollar.